Good afternoon, folks. 3 months since I did an update. I haven't been along much because Fran's been in funny shifts and stuff and we just can't get along together. Just thought I'd do a quick update because obviously it's Friday the 7th and we've had frost last night of about -2, just touching -2. So we'll see what happens. It'll not be a long thing, just to show you what's going on. There's not a lot happening anyway. Right, so obviously we still have a lot of the well, it's not rubbish, it's wood that we can use there, and the compost is not too bad. Stuff I've just chucked in. Nearly slipped out there to that ice. Wood chip we're going to mix in with the compost when we get round to it. This is all going to be put in one of the raised beds. Carefully walk over here because it is bloody lethal. I've got some like rubber welly booty things on and the grip is absolutely horrible on them. Right, this bed, obviously I had the onions in here. When we start to go again, we only got a few off. That stuff there is Russian vine, which all needs digging out and putting somewhere else. The bed's not bad actually. Garlic's had a bit of a frost, so that should work fine. This bed here, the 4 bigger ones you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're supposed to be banana shallots. Obviously they're not. All these are the ones here are, but they're about 5-year-old. I had them in little tiny pots and they kept, well, they didn't die off, so I just thought I'd chuck them in for something to go. Leeks, not looking too bad, although we do have a few of them going to seed. Now, I don't know why, I've never ever had leeks go to seed on me, ever. And they're this year's, I don't know, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leeks gone to seed. Obviously these raised beds will get filled. Oh, got some fungus. Lovely, that means the soil is nice. These, you can see here, are a few beetroot, which were in my hand for size. Size of that, man. The rest of the beetroot there is, well, let's have a look. Some of them's not too bad, as you can see in there. Oh yeah, cameroons. Multi-sown like Tony C. Smith and Charles Dowden. These ones, the first lot, if you've seen my Instagram, you'll have seen I've got some big ones. Like the first couple I've just showed you there. But these were all multi-sown, this whole patch. And I mean, there's still some in there. Not great, but somebody wants them, they can have them. Pak choy, this was amazing for the first few, maybe 3-4 weeks. But then someone started eating the leaves and I was getting whitefly or some kind of little green fly type thing living on the back. And I thought, I'm not mucking about trying to get them off. Right, there's a bit of activity there and I don't know if that's, oh, you can feel the frost down through the first few inches, look. It's broke into the soil a bit. But there's a few more biggish ones, look. Cylindra, rather than the normal bolt hardy I normally grow. So I think I'm going to carry on growing them Cylindra for definite. Right, now let's have a look. Ah ha ha! Oh no, I thought there was a rat being at that because of the size of it at the top and a hole down the bottom. I mean, the cats do come along and try and use these beds as toilets. But a couple of them tomatoes has been took out there. Still a few in. Doesn't look like Fran's been down to take any, which is quite welcome too. I haven't seen him for about 2.5 months. Right, sweet corn. If I stand over here, I'll see a bit better. Obviously it's dead, because it's about 1.5 degrees at the moment, and it was freezing last night. But this was trucker's corn. Now I've tried 2 or 3 times to grow this, and you get to that stage there, and then these cobs all come about a month after. So I don't know if it's just the type I'm going or if it's the country. Being the UK, I mean. These were tomatoes. So I can't tell there. Black cherry. When I put these in, the Fran would tell you, I just chuck them out there to die. I mean, they've got blight now, it looks like. But I don't know if they have, you know, I think they've just died of the cold. Well, you can't do anything with them now. But they grew, and because I said to them, just put them there to die, because we didn't have the space. But obviously, I mean, yes, fair enough, we had a really good hot summer, even here on the northeast coast. Beans, obviously the only ones I've got left on there are now for seed, but I'm not going to grow as many, because I didn't get a great lot at the first start, and then they were really stringy. They're not I can eat them for a while, but they were really quite bad. Right, tunnel. Low hothouse we call this one. Let's have a look. Now I had a bit of a pest in here, so I had to set me 824 trap. Now, the best way to catch rats, I've got my little camera there, but you'll not want to see anything if there is, but I've got my little trap there, and when you set up for rats, they hate disturbance. So if you could disturb a rat when you're just starting to make a home, you'll probably get rid of them. If they've been there a while, then you're going to have to take more drastic measures. The melon that was in here, I can't remember what it weighed now. I might put it on at the end, I'll put it in a comment. It's only about that big. So it didn't do that well. But chilies, nice and hot. A few of them for Christmas presents. Yes, I've got a relation that likes chilies. Chocolate habanero, now we'll be getting a few of these for definite. Oh, sorry folks, I just realised there was a dead animal there. I'm sorry if anyone is offended by rats, but they are a pest and they're eating my food. It's vermin, so it has to go. Try chase them away and get rid of them by disturbance, but these are living somewhere else and coming into my garden to take my food. The last of the few tomatoes on the Greek sun dried. Oh, I've just fell off. The one on there. I'll show you what I mean about the rats. Come back there now, I'll pick some of them off shortly. if I don't break my neck hobbling over here. Right. All these trees here, you see them? 1, 2 and 3. And the big one down there. 4. And that one there. 5. And a few off this one. 6 apple trees. That is the only apple tree which, because I've now got a dead rat, I managed to save. All them 3 trees there, plus the one down there, all had the same amount, if not more, apples on. Big style. I mean, there was a really good crop this year. I noticed one had been nibbled slightly. I come along a week later, most of them gone. I thought, well, I can't do much about it now. But yes, rats, folks. They are vermin. I mean, the lad next door, I know where they live, or where it did live. I'll show you down the side of here. The lad in the garden next door is only a young one. He doesn't mind rats. He feeds his chickens. He says, I don't mind all that other wildlife living around my garden and stuff. Now I'm going to put something there to sort that, because they're living in the back of his chicken somewhere. They could possibly be in this garden, which is a bit of a tip. I can't see, I'm not going to look. But no, I'll keep setting my trap full of water. Frozen, but full of water. First few inches is frozen. A little peek in the polytunnel. Can you see anything? Nope. And like I say, folks, it is December the 7th. So let's have a look in here. Okay folks, the light's dropping fast. It'll be dark in about 20 minutes, I don't think. Trap is in place. Very little disturbance. I'm going to leave it a couple of days. Come back, see if there's anything being what am I going to do there? Oh, let's just see what temperature says there. 2 degrees on there. What's this one say? Bring down to minus, what's that? Can't read it from here. Minus 10, I think that is it. No, man, minus 2. I was going to say, that was last night then. Look at the thermometer on it. Yeah, so minus 2 last night, which it did say on my weather station. Let's shut this door too, make it a little harder for them. And it's going to do a lot of difference now. They've got to wait, but there we go. Obviously, them the original tomatoes, folks. Look. We've proper on top of it this year. Yeah, so let's see, it was minus 2 last night, which I was quite surprised by. Being on the coast, we don't really normally get weather that cold, with the wind as well. Obviously, I have my little gimmick, or gadget. I love my gadgets. It'd be long home, but it wouldn't do much of a signal. But if we come in, there's a shade, and I press on here. 1.8 in here, 1 outside, and Oh, 1.8 outside and 1 in here. Oh, well, fair enough. 30 is the highest it's been. Minus 10, I don't think so. Or 10%. No, minus 35. 4. 4's probably. Was that 4? Minus 10. 35. Minus 4. It goes by a monthly thing, that one, I think. It was just surplus to pack requirements. So what I did, I brought it along the garden. But my Wi-Fi signal won't pick it up for some reason. So let's just so there we go, folks. Obviously not a lot to show you, but the beds is going to get filled up in the next few months, even if it takes me like a little bucket full each day from different places and what have you. But another clear night, and temperature will probably drop a lot more tonight than it has been. Oh, sorry for the finger on the camera there, folks. So yeah, from Barry up the Lotty on his own, because Fran is working. I haven't seen him for months, so I don't even know if he's what shift he's in, but he doesn't like the cold weather anyway, really doesn't. So I probably wouldn't see him. I look like a little cherub, didn't I, with all these things, and I'm not, because I've lost some weight. But yeah, folks, okay then, I'm waffling and I don't even know how I'm going to do the video because I can't even remember what I do. But as rough and ready as it'll be, cheers folks. If you didn't mind, hit that like and comment if you like. Cheers folks, ta-ra for now.